and that builds on it and builds on it. Mike Larkin knows this on his 1% better every day. So, let your feet hit the ground and then do all the little things every single day. Get up early, go to bed late, work hard in between. No problem.
Perfect transition, Tony. How about Mr. Larkin? What are you reading? What has influenced you the most, Mike?
Well, the first one was back in my 20s. Somebody suggested that I read 7 Habits of Highly Successful
Stephen Covey,
people.
Absolutely.
Stephen Covey. And I always sometimes go back to the chart or the map that he drew out for everybody, which shows the circles, the inner circle.
Wait a minute, Mike, how crazy is it that people still haven't grasped, a lot of people, start with the end in mind? How many people seem to have no focus? What are you doing? Where are you going? What do you hope to achieve doing what you're doing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike. That everything he said was great, but that really stuck with me.
Of course. This summer I read for the 3rd time, and this time I'm studying it and taking out the exercises of Think and Grow Rich. It's no longer, hey, I read it, pat in the back, or I read it for enjoyment. He was a real smart guy. I read it and I studied it. Another one was, as Tony mentioned, Simon Sinek, in my eyes, is the great thinker of our time. He describes him, somebody asked, what do you do or what do you consider yourself? He's like, I'm an optimist. This is what I do, but I'm not labeled by, what I call myself. I'm an optimist. And Why is a great book. I'm now on my 2nd book by him, Leaders Eat Last, and why some teams put together or why some teams pull together and others don't. And I love the stories that he's coming up with because they're real stories. He talks about Jack Welch and GE, and the carrot and the stick don't work. Nowadays, it's, and he did mention the CEO from Cisco, and he tends to like a safe community. Those are the 3 insights, is a safe organization. Let the world be against us, or go to crap. We're safe inside this organization. So that's the first insight. The second insight was the 4 chemicals that are naturally occurring in the body and how to get them to make each and every person act and behave their best. And then the difference between the short and the long-term leadership. And he put some stories to that as well. But he's again, a great thinker of our time because he does a different perspective on looking at things. And I guess that's what the way I look at it is it's not the status quo. And in the business that I'm in, things change every single week. And for my eyes, it's getting better and better and better and more incredibly better. So I
Michael,
like to follow those guys.
Yeah. Mike, I always like to quote my hero, Ben Franklin, who said, when you're finished changing, you're finished.